Miami, Florida, home of the Dolphins, is our site for this matchup between Indianapolis and Miami. And now to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for the game. Tom?
Well, the weather will be perfect for today's game. Tom Hammond here. Beside me, as always, Chris Collinsworth. How do you see this one playing out, Chris?
Both of these teams really need to have a good mixture of run and pass to be successful. If either one of them gets too one-dimensional, it really plays into the hands of the opponent.
And a costly fumble.
He was hit hard on that one, but you have to expect that on kick returns because you have guys flying 100 miles per hour in both directions.
They hand off on a counter. Tackled around the 17-yard line. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. A lot of playmakers on offense for Miami. Here are just a few. Fakes to the back. He throws on the run. No, he drops it. What a play by the defenders.
And the quarterback really caught a break on that one, that wasn't intercepted.
Indianapolis comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. He drops back to pass. Gets the ball away. He gets in for 6. They can really put up some points quickly with their passing game, huh, Chris?
You know, Tom, that's exactly what we expect to see out of these guys. When they start to click, they can do it as well as anybody throwing the football.
Extra point is good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Booming kick. He'll return it from the 1. He's tackled at the 25. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. A dive, the lone back. Manning adjusts the play at the line. Gets the throw off. And he's decleated at the 34. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play.
Yeah, really a nice route that time. One of the keys to playing wide receiver is the ability to not only get into cuts, but to get out of the cuts. That time, very explosive coming out of that cut, and it made the difference.
Looks to pass. He throws left with the catch. He gets knocked out of bounds around the 42-yard line. He found his tight end for a first down.
There's nothing better for a quarterback than to have a big body guy like that can catch the football. Nice play.
Manning adjusts the play at the line.
Quick game, 44 screw. Let's go, guys. Come on. Over. Correct. Come on, D. Bounce.
They'll give it off here. He's dropped in the open field. A dive gets 3 yards on the carry.
Man, oh man, that's what those defensive guys live for right there. A shot like that, and then they always get up and have a little something to say to you as you're going back to the huddle.
He's looking to throw. He's dragged down on the play. And the blitz worked to perfection on that one.
Yeah, you could say that. They just did a terrible job picking up the blitz there. And now as a defense, if you see an offense that's really struggling trying to pick up the blitz, what happens? You send it more and more and more. If they don't stop the blitz, it is going to be a long afternoon.
Guns it out. He's tackled at the 46-yard line. The third down pass got them good yardage, but not quite enough to convert.
Yeah, that was a tough third down situation. They got the good completion, a good gain on the play. but probably asking too much out of the receiver to try and break that many tackles to pick up that first down.
And they make the fair catch. Carried along by their dominant vertical game, they were able to put one in the end zone on their last drive. Brown lines up as the single back.
Here we go, baby. Block, now, Philly. Run around. Keep your head, baby. Keep your head.
Ground on the run. And they get him at the 13. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run.
No gain. Hey, watch this, man.
The backfield is in the offset I formation.
Come on, y'all. Watch those quick out. Come on, baby. Luke 45. Luke 45. Down. Down. Hit him in the mouth.
Here's the give. Makes a cut. And he will be hit and dropped. The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want, but ultimately this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
Throws a bullet. It just slips out of his hands, and the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
Fields is waiting for the snap.
Profanity in any form will not be tolerated.
He gets it away. Rushing takes it at the 49. Tackled at the 38. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. It's 1st and 10. The defense come out with 5 defensive backs this time. The Colts changing their play at the line. Manning back to pass. Gets the pass away. He's brought down around the 25-yard line. Nice little pitch and catch with the wideout.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set him up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
You fell asleep. Play it. Switch. Hey, we got to watch the ball, y'all. Let's get off this field, man. Take him.
Here's the give. He's dropped at the 19. A dive picks up about 7 yards there after getting the ball on the misdirection. Let's see if their play calling changes now that they're in the red zone for the first time. Manning changes the play at the line.
Let's go right. Turbo. Come on.
The defense has him surrounded. Interception. Nice pick for the safety.
You could see the quarterback that time trying to look the safety off, but this safety is simply too smart. He was having none of it and jumped in front to make the interception.
On play action. Off his back foot. Makes the catch. And they get him at the 28-yard line. They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
Get your hands up front.
Ground on the draw. They tackle him for a loss. The defense got the job done on that play.
Really impressive play that time by this defensive line. It wasn't just one guy, but every guy up front just dominating their guy at the point of attack.
Hold on.
Sets up the play action. He's there for the catch. And a long third down try coming up for them now after that stop by the defense.
And now we're down to the part of the game that I think decides most games. You make a good play on second down, now you're bringing up a third down situation. Either you keep the drive alive here or the defense turns it over to the offense.
He's brought down around the 41-yard line. He just gave his team a huge lift with that carry.
That's just getting it done. You can credit the offensive line all you want, but when you get a back in that third down situation that's able to break off a big one like that, what a lift it gives your football team.
Short pass left. Knocked out of bounds around the 42-yard line. Not much of a gain at all.
The quarterback is looking at his first read. It's not there. The second read is there, but he knows his guy is going to get hit immediately afterwards, and that's what happened there. They took away the first and second read.
Handoff to the right. He's going to be tackled for a loss. No one picked up the linebacker, and it cost them.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
Drops back to pass. The pass is away. Almost intercepted. The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play.
Tickets for all of next year's home games.
He gets it away. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 39-yard line. The quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. Indianapolis changing their play. The halfback with the carry. Gains his way to the 49-yard line. After that run, they might want to give him the ball a few more times.
I agree. It looks like the defense is a little tired out there. Whatever the case, they're having a tough time now stopping the run.
Manning doesn't like what he sees.
Let's go, baby. Get the ball up. Let's go. Come on, guys.
A dive, the ball carrier. And they get him around the 47-yard line. A dive gains about 4 yards on the play. Shotgun formation. Manning changes the play at the line. Back to pass. Looks down the field. Catch is made. And not a whole lot of yardage gained on that one, Chris.
And that's one of those plays where you leave it up to the receiver to make yardage after the catch is made. When he can't find his way into open space, you'll see plays like that.
Throws while on the run. He's brought down around the 30-yard line. A decent gain there on that pass.
Yeah, a little timing route there, and you really have to have faith as a quarterback to get that ball out of your hand quickly if you're going to play with that kind of touch on the ball.
Manning changes the play at the line. Drops back. Throws on the run. Goes out of bounds at the 20. Nice toss that time that'll get them a lot closer.
You know, there's really no doubting this quarterback's physical skills. Sometimes he struggles with his mechanics or accuracy, but I don't think that there's really any issue. This guy has the ability to be an elite quarterback.
A dive on the inside handoff. And they get him around the 20-yard line. Pickup of less than a yard. They're back in the red zone where they've really struggled lately. The Colts changing their play at the line. Throws it short. And it's caught. He's dropped at the 16-yard line. Short pattern results in a completion for the offense.
You know, that's not one of those plays that's a huge gain by any means, but that's really the essence of an offensive game plan. You have to start hitting some of those short intermediate routes, and that begins to open everything else up.
Under heavy pressure. Right through his hands, he almost had the pick. And he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
Manning adjusts the play at the line. Looks to pass. Passes to the end zone, and the defender intercepts it. The defense now has 2 interceptions in the game.
It's amazing how much quicker defensive backs look to me on the field today than, say, 20, 25 years ago when I played. I think it was 25 years ago. It feels like about 105 years ago. But they have some great athletes out there right now.
He fakes it, dumps it out right. Knocked out around the 24-yard line. Pretty nice read on that play to find the open man.
Yeah, the two of them really have been working hard, building a rapport in practice, and now you're starting to see some of those results out here on the field.
He's looking to throw. And he's drilled at the 16-yard line. McCown couldn't get rid of that one in time, and the pressure got to him. Indianapolis is protecting against the pass. They're in the dime. Back to pass. Throws right. Bats it away. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on third down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
Punts it. Rushing, fields it at the 46. He's tackled at the 39-yard line. The quarterback leads his offense back onto the field after turning it over on their last drive. Manning lines up in the shotgun formation. The Colts changing their play at the line. A dive on the give. Hit hard at the 41-yard line. That safety just came flying in there to make the tackle.
It is just so difficult for offensive lines to account for the safety. Typically, that's the one free runner that you have. And if you have a top-flight safety back there that can come in and make those kinds of plays, it really helps your run defense.
Manning hands off to the left. And they get him at the 41-yard line. And the halfback has nowhere to go. From the 41-yard line, Indianapolis comes out with 3 receivers in the shotgun. Manning adjusts the play at the line. Here's the give. He took a shot at the 36-yard line. The defense was ready on that series, and they had all the answers for what the offense tried to do.
And that's a humbling experience for any offense. When you go out there and have those 3-and-out series, you just go back to the sideline a little embarrassed, and the defense, they're upset.
Gets the punt away. It'll go out at the 14-yard line. Not much you can do on the return team there.
Great kick and even better coverage. Boy, it sure makes winning the field position battle a lot easier when you have special teamers like this.
The halfback with the carry. And he made a great open field tackle. Brown gets 7 yards on the play. 2nd and 3. The Dolphins line up in an I formation.
Blue 45. Scatter.
Back to throw. Huge pressure by the defense. Is there for the catch. And a great pass by the quarterback to convert for the first.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
It's the tailback. He's dropped right around the 28-yard line. The misdirection play gets a yard at the most. Miami is going with the offset I backfield. The Dolphins use motion.
Watch the reverse. Regular. Go.
He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage, and they were not able to get much there.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. Well, when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
Drops back to pass. Goes through his read. And he caught it. He's brought down around the 44-yard line. That pass is good for a first down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
Come on now. Blue 45.
They hand it off again. Brought down at the 43-yard line. Brown comes away with 2 yards on the carry. Still a lot of time left, but at the end of one, the score is 7-0. They line up at the 43. McCown lines up under center. 2 tight ends in the formation. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He's dropped at the 39-yard line. Brown gets about 4 yards on the play. Offset I formation in the backfield. Back to pass. He's running out of time. And they get him there for the sack. They had a tough time picking up the linebacker on the blitz.
We're starting to see a lot of these kind of guys come in the league, those who specialize in rushing the passer. So you'll see the defensive coordinator move them around a lot up front so that you can't be specific on who's going to try and block these great pass rushers.
He gets it away. So this one goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Calls an audible.
Keep your eyes open. Stay inside right here. Hey, let's get that ball out. Let's go.
A dive gets the call. Cuts back, and he's dropped. Great job of the running back. That's a gain of 9.
Here we go.
A dive is the lone setback. 3 receivers in the formation. Manning looking to pass. On the run, he throws it. He's brought down at the 42.
You know, you can say anything you want about Peyton Manning, the great size, the arm strength, all that other stuff. But I think that his study habits, what he knows about defenses, his coolness under pressure in big game situations, all that sets him apart.
He looks to throw on first down. It's picked. What a shot! The defense was all over that pass.
Well, that's the worst of both worlds for a quarterback. You're under pressure, and yet they're not really blitzing. They're sitting back in a zone defense. So as you're trying to escape and throw one out of there, there really is nowhere to go with it.
They'll throw on first down. And they can't connect. The ball soars past the intended receiver, who really had no chance to catch that.
Well, it's always great to have a big arm, but you have to be able to control it on occasion. He wants to consistently throw that ball hard, and that's just not always the right pass.
Feeds it to the back. And he will lose yardage on the play. May want to dump that play.
Yeah, I think that one's already in the trash can. You probably won't see that one run again. But I will say this, that penetration does that to any offense, and that time they just got in the backfield.
Tennessee. Hey, man, let's go. Play smart, man.
He drops back. He throws it. Pass is complete. And they get him around the 40-yard line. They complete the pass on 3rd and long, but they'll end up short of the marker.
You can see the confidence level of this defense. They know they can make open field tackles, and that's probably one of the great lost arts in the game. The ability to make the tackle in the open field and stop them short of the first down. Good play defensively there.
Fields kicks it, and man, did he get a leg into this one. The ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. On his last drive, the quarterback completed a pass, but to the other team. Throwing another one could be disastrous for this offense. The Colts changing their play at the line.
Hard count. Come on, dude. Let's go.
He's tackled around the 23-yard line. Adai gets 3 yards on the carry. 2nd and 7. Ball on the 23-yard line. The Colts come out showing 3 wide. The Colts changing their play at the line. Give to the tailback. He's brought down at the 23. Nothing doing on the halfback delay. 3rd down now. They'll need 7 to convert. Ball on their own 23. Makes a change.
Reset it. Let's go get it, baby.
Looks to pass. Scans the field. Dumps it out left. He's hammered in the backfield. They'll lose about 4 on that play.
Boy, that gets a little embarrassing. Anytime you spend all week working on a play and it comes out like that, give the defense a little credit, but that was bad.
He punts it. Makes the fair catch. They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. They'll start this drive at the 38. Brown lines up as the deep back, I formation.
Wide. No.
Brown, the ball carrier. Hit and drop behind the line. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
Well, Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
Sets up the play action. Passes the ball. And it's completed. He's dropped at the 44-yard line. Pretty nice pickup on the pass that time.
And that's simply good design and execution on the pattern. They work hard all week in practice to make sure that on game day they have that timing down perfectly.
They go with the run. The defender gets him to the ground. That was a poor series for this offense.
Yeah, the defense barely had to even break a sweat on that one. Defensively, when you can take an offense and get them off the field in 3 plays, that's pretty good stuff.
He punts it. From the 15. Brought down at the 18-yard line. I'm sure they would have liked to have gotten a little better return out of him there.
Yeah, that certainly wasn't one of his best efforts there. Maybe if he would have gotten a little more help from his blockers, he could have broken one out of there. You know, sometimes it just takes one good block to create a seam to get one up the field.
Here's the give. He's brought down at the 18-yard line, and he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. They come out in a nickel. Indianapolis using an audible. Manning sends a man in motion. Back to pass. looking for an open man. It's completed. And they get him at the 34-yard line.
Peyton Manning is just the prototypical NFL quarterback, probably the surest bet week in and week out, a perennial Pro Bowler, arguably the best quarterback in the league.
Brought down around the 36-yard line. 2-yard gain. That brings up second down. It's second down and 8 to go. Ball on the 36. The Colts line up with 2 tight ends. Manning calls an audible. Back to pass. Not much time to throw. And he's out of bounds, incomplete. The quarterback put that one too far out in front of his receiver, and he couldn't stay inbound.
He tried to make a safe throw there, but the receiver was open. It didn't have to be quite that cautious and just let him out of bounds.
And it looked like they jumped early.
Full start offense.
And we'll replay third down.
And the quarterback's thinking, thanks a lot, guys. Now we have some heavy-duty lifting to do.
Manning changes the play at the line. He's looking to throw. Short pass to his left. He's dropped at the 40. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up fourth. It's fourth down. The Colts ready to punt this one away. The Dolphins have everyone on the line. Looks like they're coming after this one. Gets it away cleanly. He fields the punt at the 20. He's brought down around the 30-yard line. That guy just showed off some pretty good skills on that return.
I thought for sure he was taking that one back to the house. You know, anytime you get a guy with that kind of skill level in the open field with a little room to run, good things are going to happen.
First down, looking to throw. He throws on the run, and the defender intercepts it. And he's hammered at the 31. And the safety made a really nice play on the ball to grab that interception.
You know, this safety is known for his big hits, but that time it was his soft hands that made the difference.
They line up at the 31. They line up with one running back in the backfield, 3 wide. Indianapolis changing their play. Adai gets the carry. Brought down at the 28-yard line. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. The Colts come out in the ace formation. Indianapolis using an audible. He drops back. Looks down the field. Pass completed. And they get him at the 16-yard line. The quarterback just rifled that one in there for a good game.
Everybody knows about this guy's arm strength, and if you wanted to see an example of it, right there it was.
Are these guys finally going to put an end to the red zone struggles? Indianapolis changing their play. Drops back to pass. Defense is getting pressure. Out of bounds, incomplete. It looked like he tried to drag his feet as he was going out, but he couldn't get him down.
You know, and sometimes that happens. The quarterback put it in a spot where only he could catch it. The problem was the ball was just a little off target.
Indianapolis sends a man in motion. Guns it to the middle. They finally bring him down, and it's 1st and goal. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
Go, baby, come on. Reset it, reset.
They're going to pitch it. He's dropped for a loss. It looked as if the offensive line just collapsed on that one.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat them off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence, and if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line is going to really struggle.
Adai takes it left. He lost yardage on the play. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Big set this time with 2 tight ends. Manning calls an audible. On the ground with a tailback. They'll get in for the touchdown. Not much chance of keeping them out on that touchdown, Chris.
The defense is starting to look a little tired, aren't they? I don't know exactly what happened there, but typically defensively, if you're going to start making plays in this league, you better be flying around, and that was a little lethargic.
And they look to tie things up. It's good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. The kick. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. Stays on his feet. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 26. The Colts line up with a nickelback. McCown gives it left. He's brought down at the 30. Brown gets 3 yards on the play. 2nd and 7 coming up here. Ball on their own 30. Miami sets up in the I.
Go. Swim, swim. 48. 48. Zebra, zebra.
He gets another carry. He fights forward to about the 30. And the halfback has nowhere to go. From their own 30-yard line. The Colts bring in the nickel package.
Scatter, scatter, scatter.
Setting up play action. Pass falls incomplete. He really just rifled that last pass.
And it just goes to show that arm strength isn't everything. Accuracy and touch is something that is so important for a quarterback.
Gets the punt away. Rushing, fields it at the 31. He's only able to muster a few yards out of the return.
Yeah, that's not the most impressive return I've ever seen, but at least he didn't lose any yardage. He didn't fumble the football. At least your punt return man's not getting you beat in this game.
Manning doesn't like what he sees. They'll throw on 1st down. With the pass. Completed. He's tackled at the 43-yard line.
Reggie Wayne has really developed into a big play receiver. I think when he first got in the league, he was a little bit more of the possession guy, but he has a nice release off the line of scrimmage, good moves down the field, and the ability now to really change the game with some big plays.
Drops back on 1st down. Throws to his right. Tackled at the 44-yard line.
One of the things that really impresses me about Reggie Wayne is his intelligence. You can tell that he really reads defenses. He understands the nuances of what the defense is trying to do to him, and he has a great communication skill with his quarterback. They are just on the same page, and they make defenses pay all the time.
Manning to the air on first down. Throws left. It's tipped. Wayne was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt. They'll face second down and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line. Calls the play at the line.
Mirror. Hey, don't lose your bite. All that blitz. Correct. Other side. Keep coming.
Drops back. Throws it short. Makes the grab. That's a gain of 5.
He'll take plays like that all day long.
Miami brings in the nickel here. Indianapolis using an audible. Manning sends a man in motion.
Just hit him in the mouth. Crisscross. Let's cover. I'm trying to get you over there, baby.
Manning back to throw. Throws short. Drops the easy pick. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up fourth down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on third down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
Smith kicks it, and man, did he get a leg into this one. Into the end zone for a touchback. The offense takes the field, hoping to put something together after their last drive ended in a 3-and-out.
Zebra. New call. Goes left. Switch. Let's get
Ground off the left side. Brought down behind the line. That cornerback just made this offense look bad.
One of the tough things about trying to get a cornerback blocked is how athletic those guys are. If you're a fullback or an offensive lineman or somebody out in front trying to make that block, it's just tough to get a hand on those guys. They're quick.
Fakes to the back. Goes through his read. And the defender intercepts it. To the 20. To the 10. Knocked out at the 1. And the defense just picked up their second interception of the half.
Well, they're reading the quarterback's eyes, and any time as a quarterback you look too long in one direction or at one wide receiver, the defense is just going to break on the ball, and they've been taking advantage today.
They'll set this one up inside the 5. Ball on the 1-yard line. Manning adjusts the play at the line. Sets up the play action. He's in. Touchdown.
Sure, Peyton Manning has a great arm and he knows how to read defenses and all that, but I think the thing that really goes unnoticed sometimes about Peyton Manning is his competitive streak. When you talk to Peyton Manning, it is all about football, and it's with an enthusiasm that's infectious.
It's good. Indianapolis is up 7. Decent kick. From the 7. Dropped at the 31. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception. The Colts line up with a nickelback. He's brought down around the 34-yard line. 2-yard pickup.
Little linebacker blitzed on that one, and you could see that the quarterback just didn't see it in time to audible out of that play, and let's give credit to the defense. They won that battle.
Let's go.
Ground the ball carrier. And they get him around the 38-yard line. And there's 2 minutes remaining in the half. The Dolphins come out in a 2 tight end set. Brown takes it up the middle. He's dropped at the 42. It looks like he just made it.
And remember, those guys on the field can't see that yellow line, but sometimes they can feel it. That time, just enough for that first down.
He drops back. Short throw. He's brought down at the 50. And simply a great throw there.
Yeah, that really was a nice touch that time. Perfect sort of combination of velocity and touch. A very catchable ball thrown by this quarterback so that you don't have to overly focus on what you're doing and you can get your eyes back down the field, try and get a good run after the catch.
Steps out at the 47-yard line. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see them driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Drops back on first down. He throws right. There for the reception. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. Just a short, efficient throw that time.
Yeah, a true sign of patience on the offensive side. You let the play develop. You find the open receiver. Maybe he takes a look down the field. It's not there. Just go ahead and take that safe throw.
McCown has completed every pass on this drive. Still good on the drive. Great open field tackle. That one worked pretty well.
It sure did, and I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
Ginn was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. Second down now with 10 to go. This is the 9th play of this drive.
You have just won a complete satellite radio system for your home and vehicle.
He's looking to throw. Throws right. And he catches another. He's dropped around the 11-yard line. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
It'll be first and goal. What happened there, Chris?
There's really no better feeling as an offense, especially for the quarterback position, than to take advantage when the defense is trying to blitz you. They're trying to make you nervous, and you just made them pay.
Again, he'll get the call. Brown fumbles it. The Dolphins will take their last timeout. And it splits the uprights. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. He kicks it. Rushing, fields it at the 1. Dropped at the 26-yard line. They'll start at the 26-yard line. Adai lines up as the single back. Brought down at the 29-yard line. And as we head to halftime, score is 14-10. Not a bad kick. He'll return it from the 3. He's hammered at the 31. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Looking to throw. Dumps it out right. He's brought down around the 42-yard line. He put something extra on that throw, and it'll keep the chains moving.
And that's really what it takes sometimes, because defenders are so quick out there. If you don't put a little extra pop on it, they can get there. Here's the give.
And they get him at the 42. Pickup of less than a yard, and that will bring up second down. Second down now with 10 to go. Ball on their own 42. Ground is the single setback.
Watch the run now. Watch the run. Run around.
Hands it off. Brought down about the 43-yard line. They get 2 yards.
And Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
There's a play fake. Scans the field. Makes the catch. He's brought down around the 49-yard line. They were able to complete the pass on the play, but they'll still end up short of the first down.
And it's really up to the receiver in that situation to try and split the defenders. He has to find a way to duck a shoulder, to roll his head, to do something to, yes, they got the tackle, but they got it while I was still moving forward and able to pick up the first down.
And they'll down it at the 1. He did everything that was asked of him on that punt.
Yeah, that was a great job. He kept it in the field of play. It was downed inside his opponent's territory. All the return man really could do in that situation is just get out of the way.
Sees something and changes the play. Throws it short. Brings this one in. Not much of a gain on that play action pass. Second down now with 10 to go. Ball on their own 1. Indianapolis comes out with 3 receivers in a single back formation. Fakes the run. And he catches it. He's dropped at the 22-yard line. That'll give him a little room to work.
And I always thought plays like that were essentially point savers. If you have to punt the ball from your own goal line, you're almost assuredly going to give up points on the next possession.
Reset. Turn over, G. Base. Tennessee.
On the ground with a tailback. And they get him at the 29-yard line. A dive gets 7 yards on the play. From their own 29-yard line. The Colts come out in a single back formation. Clark takes off to the right side. The Colts changing their play at the line.
Go get it, baby. Solid, close left. Get that ball back. Move up.
He gets another carry. He didn't get back to the line. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Indianapolis using an audible.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go, baby. Get the ball up. Here we go, team. Keep playing, brother.
There's a play fake. Makes the pass over the middle. Tackled around the 45-yard line. That was a big-time play by the receiver.
And talking to this receiver earlier this week, he told me he had a lot of plays in the playbook, and he thought he was going to have a big day.
They're changing the play.
Inside. Real. Come on, baby. Hey, stay. Watch the back. Whoever got the back.
Hands it to the back. He's brought down around the 49-yard line. A dive gains around 6 yards on the counter play right there. So second down now. The offense needs about 4 for the first. He may have changed things up.
Fargo. Good stop. Richard. Roll left.
Tosses it out. He doesn't get back to the line. Tried to find something, but there wasn't anything there for him.
Yeah, not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please?
Indianapolis sends a man in motion. Manning takes it back. Short throw to the left. Into traffic, and it's picked off. And the last man gets him. What a big-time play. I can't believe he hung on to it.
Well, we're going to have to quit using that old cliche about cornerbacks and defensive backs not being able to catch the football. That was some play that time.
Here's the give. He fights forward to about the 19. A 2-yard carry by the fullback. 2 tight end formation this time.
Screen here, Quan, screen. Let's go, Luke 45! Luke 45! Screen, down, screen! Screen!
Little handoff. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. No yards gained. That'll bring up 3rd down. Here's a 3rd and 8 situation. Ball on the 20-yard line. The defense comes out in the dime package.
48! 48! Here we go!
Looks to pass. Throws while on the run. Throws into coverage, and it's intercepted. What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. Why did he even make that pass?
Tom, I think he got baited into that throw. He thought the defensive back was going elsewhere. He did a little fake, came back in, made the pick. Just a real heads-up play.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 29. The Colts come out in the single back formation, 3 receivers wide. Changes the play at the line. They tackle him for a loss. The defense seemed to do everything right there.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
96 win! 120! Alert good, alert good, alert good. Apple, inside, come on! Left. Hey, back,
Manning back to throw. Throws to the middle. No connection there. Clark was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. From their own 26-yard line. The defense comes out in the dime package. Indianapolis sends a man in motion. Back to pass. Throws on the run. Brought down around the 38-yard line. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing 4th down. Punts it. Again, takes it at the 23. He got everything he could, but there really wasn't much there.
Boy, he hardly had any room to do anything there. They've got to come up with a better scheme or some better blockers or something. This guy's a good punt returner. He's just not getting any help at all from his teammates.
They're going to pitch it. Dropped behind the line. Tried to go off tackle, but the defense was waiting right there.
A lot of defensive coordinators really believe in trying to take away the inside gaps and force the back to bounce to the outside, believing that in this league, in this day and age, there's too much speed to really be effective going outside.
He lost yardage on the play. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Watch the out!
And they're coming after him. McCown lost the ball. The end dives on the ball. That was a huge turnover.
What a tremendous play by the defense. You really began to get the feeling this offense was getting something going. They stripped the football out of there and kill the drive, kill the momentum.
The Colts changing their play at the line. Here's the give. Tackled at the 2. Great job of the running back. That's a gain of 9. 2.5 yards from the goal line now. 3 wide receiver. Indianapolis changing their play.
Gotcha. Go, babe. Right. Hey, no. Regular. Left.
Tries for the end zone. Gonzalez was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt. The Colts line up with 2 tight ends. Indianapolis using an audible. He'll get it again. And they didn't get it. Looked for a seam, but he wasn't able to find anything.
And let's give credit to the defense. They had a great push there. They got in the backfield, took control of their own gaps.
This one appeared to be on the offense.
Full start, offense.
And he definitely moved on that one.
And it's so embarrassing to jump off sides for an offensive player because you know the snap count. But I swear there's so many things going through your mind, especially if the guy across from you is beating you in the head all day. Sometimes you just forget.
The snap, set down, the kick is up.
Field goal attempt.
And here's your drive summary for that last series. Kicks it off. Again, has it at the 5. Still working. He's hammered at the 32-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports.
Hey, we gotta rush the ball, y'all.
Back to throw. Strong throw to his left. He's dropped at the 50. Good pickup there.
Boy, that's a tough throw and catch that time. Tight coverage, able to thread it in there, and good play by the receiver.
Blue 45. Watch go. Watch the hard count. It's on 3.
Toss. Brought down behind the line. So they're unsuccessful in the attempt to the outside.
Maybe they ought to try and run the other way next time because defensively, a lot of speed on that side, and they certainly had that one bottled up.
Drops back to pass. And he's dragged down for the sack. They got him with a blitz that time.
This is one of those defensive coordinators who's known for his exotic blitz packages. He could blitz any time, any down, any point in the game. If you're a quarterback, you usually don't sleep too well before you play against this guy.
He drops back to pass. Surveys the field. Hit him in the hands, but he can't hang on. And it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
Gets it away cleanly. Rushing, takes it at the 23. And they get him at the 43-yard line. The last time they took the field, they were able to come away with 3 points. Miami lines up with 5 defensive backs. Manning adjusts the play at the line.
It's time to run first. Let's go.
First down, looking to throw. That one was way off target.
And if you had a guy that big running at you, all you would do is just turn and hide, brother. I know you.
Manning lines up under center. 2 tight ends this time. Manning calls an audible. Manning calls for motion right.
Watch a hard count. Come on. Hey, let's go. Yo. Solid, close left.
Back to pass. The defense has him surrounded. Ferguson bats it down. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception.
Indianapolis using an audible.
Apple, inside. Watch the switch. Hold on. New call. Go ahead. Left, 21. Hey, empty. Stand left.
Hands it off. He's tackled at the 50. They didn't have the ball long there.
And 3 and outs are embarrassing for an offense. When you go out there and run 3 plays and have to go jogging back to your sideline, those defensive guys, they aren't too happy.
Smith kicks it away. And did he ever get a hold of this one? This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. They line up in an I.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Come on. Hey, don't lose your bite.
Play action. Comes down with it. Brought down around the 27-yard line. Good read of the defense on that pass play.
Yeah, and throws like that really settle a quarterback down. It's all about getting into the flow of a game, and you can see he's getting comfortable now.
Tiger. Come on, little hustle. Crisscross. Rush. Come on, G.
They go with the toss. Tackled at the 31. Decent run there. He was able to pick up the first.
Those are the kind of runs you can really build your offense around. If you can pick up that kind of a gain for a first down, it makes it so much easier to throw the football.
Feeds it to the back. He gets out to about the 35-yard line. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
On the run, he throws it. Can't stay in bounds, incomplete pass. He caught that one out of bounds.
Well, you could see the receiver doing all he could to keep his feet in bounds, but that pass just let him out of bounds.
Get up. Rigo. 48. New call.
Looks down the field. Brings it in. He's dropped at the 49-yard line. A good play fake that time.
It really was. I didn't see it. I thought it was a run play. He pulled it out of there and came up with a nice gain.
Miami lines up in the offset I this time.
Get your hands up front. Read, 2 man.
Gives to the back. He's dropped for a loss. Solid hit with a safety. He'll drop him for a loss.
Well, you know you've got an aggressive safety when he's making tackles for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. Typically, these guys are trying to not give up a big play in the passing game. Now, when you see somebody in the backfield, that's impressive.
Hey, Mike. Baby left. Yeah, we see that screen.
They'll give it off here. Brought down at the 47-yard line. Brown comes away with around 5 yards on the misdirection run.
Hey, come on.
Nickel defense.
Touch. Roger. What that screen on here? This dude on him tight. Let's go quick games. 44 press.
Drops back. Rolling right. He makes another reception on the drive. Great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
Let's get off. Big play, Blue 45. Come on, Blue 45. Let's go, get the ball out. Friday.
McCown set to go to the air. Passes it. There for the catch. Tackled at the 24-yard line. And that one will go for a first.
And really top-notch quarterbacks know how to throw a football in there without leading his receiver into trouble. That was a great throw.
They'll keep it on the ground again. There's a flag on the play. That might be holding. Let's see what the official's call is on the field.
Holding. Offense.
And that one will move the ball back.
Come on, offense. It's time to wake up out there. You can't give away yardage in this game.
Quarterback is in the gun. He has 3 receivers in the formation. So, at the end of 3, the score is 17-10. First and long now after the penalty. He looks to throw on first down. Short throw to the right. And they get him at the 26-yard line. Pick up a 5 on the play.
Yeah, very safe, simple play, hitting the underneath receiver for a solid gain.
The offense lines up with 3 wide receivers. Feeds it to the back. He's hammered in the backfield. They didn't find any success on the delay.
Well, the halfback delay is really one of those plays that you're dependent upon the defensive lineman really believing it's a pass and trying to attack the quarterback. That time, those defensive linemen, they didn't believe.
He's looking to throw. Here's the pass. Deflected and broken up. Wilford was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass.
To the person seated in section 19, row 33, seat 6. You've won a pair of noise-canceling headphones.
And he got plenty of distance on this one. Hits the upright, no good. I'd like to see him get another chance in this game. That wasn't his best effort. And after that miss, the score remains the Dolphins 10, the Colts 17. Sees something and changes the play. Fakes to the back. Defense closing in, makes the reception. And he dropped him in the open field. And it's the tailback with a big catch.
And tailbacks love that. Anytime they can get into the open field, think about that position. You're constantly pounding the ball inside and getting hit by those big linebackers. Now you get out in open space and you have a chance to make a play.
He's dropped about the 43-yard line. Didn't get much. That'll bring up second down. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 44. The Colts changing their play at the line. Pitch out. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 49-yard line. A 7-yard run by the running back. The offense needs about 3 yards to get the first here on 3rd down. The offense has their big set on the field as they try to convert here on 3rd down. They're changing the play. Indianapolis sends a man in motion. Tackled at the 47-yard line. What happened there?
When you run the ball in that situation, typically it means you have a little more faith in your offensive line and your running back than you do the quarterback and the receivers. And that time, the offensive line and the running back didn't get it done.
Punts it. So this one goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Just an excellent punt there, Chris. That really puts them in a tough situation.
Well, you can say that again. Now they're going to have to go the length of the field to give themselves a chance to get back in this one. And what we've seen so far out of this offense, that's going to be a tall order.
Miami sends a man in motion to the left. Gets it off. It's intercepted. At the 30, to the 20. And they get him at the 8. And they really could have done without that.
Just when you started to think this offense was starting to find themselves, they have a chance here late in the game, you throw an ugly pick, that's a disaster.
The Colts changing their play at the line. Manning hands it left. He's tackled at the 7. Back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. That brings up second down. 6 more yards for the score. The Colts come out in a single back formation. Changes the play.
Tennessee.
Brought down around the 3-yard line. A dive gains about 4 yards on the play. They're packed in tight on the line. Indianapolis changing their play. He gets another carry. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
Joseph Adai is really becoming a bit of a show when he gets around the end zone. I can remember a few years back, he's jumping over the top of players, big plays in the playoff games, great runner in the open field, and once again he shows his explosiveness, gets it in the end zone.
Up and good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. The kick is away. Again has it at the 5. They get him at the 28-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Miami lines up in the offset eye this time. He's going to be tackled for a loss. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
Back to throw. He throws it. He's dropped at the 39-yard line. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
Little handoff. He's brought down at the 42. 3 yards there, and that will bring up second down.
Gain of 3.
Indianapolis lines up with 5 defensive backs. He drops back. He's under a heavy rush. Wilford was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass.
Is seated in section 10.
Third down now, 7 yards to go. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Mini scooter.
The Dolphins motion to the right side. Looks to pass. Short pass. He's tackled around the 48-yard line. That completion was almost enough for the first.
Yeah, but he just couldn't get it past the marker. Pretty good looking play that time. Able to get it close to the first down, which brings up a good fourth down decision. I think they'll go for it here.
And they will not get the first down. They'll take over at the 49-yard line. Adai lines up as the single back. The Colts changing their play at the line. They'll throw on first down. Surveys the field. Picked off. That's his fifth pick of the game. Unbelievable.
Tom, I have to tell you, I was the worst quarterback in the history of the planet. I played through high school and my freshman year of college, and not even I could throw 5 interceptions in one game. I tried, but I never did do that.
Drops back on first down. And the defense has a heavy rush. And it's intercepted by the backer. And they get him at the 46-yard line. Well, he looked like he was in the right place at the right time.
Unless you're the quarterback, then he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line. Indianapolis goes with the ace set here. Calls the play at the line. Here's the give. They tackle him for a loss. Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
Changes this one at the line. Indianapolis motions left. On the ground, up the middle. He's dropped at the 46-yard line. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry. They line up at the 46. Manning with 3 wide receivers. Manning doesn't like what he sees. He throws on the run. He's brought down at the 29-yard line. He made the right read on that pass.
Nice play that time by the quarterback. You know, we talk about progressions and going from one receiver to the next, but this quarterback is doing a great job in the pre-snap read, knowing who the first guy will be and getting him the football.
They hand it off again. He's tackled at the 28-yard line. A 1-yard gain by the halfback. Adai alone in the backfield. Manning adjusts the play at the line. Gives it off. Tackled at the 28-yard line. Pickup of less than a yard, and that makes it 3rd down. 3rd down once again. Let's see if they can convert this one. Offset I formation in the backfield. They're changing the play. Here's the halfback. And it looks short from up here. A gain of 8 on the carry. And right down the middle. Good job putting that kick right on target, and it goes through for 3 points. And here's the kick. Again from the 7. Still on his feet. Drilled at the 32-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game.
Luke 45. Luke 45.
Drops back on first down, looking for a receiver. Hayden knocks it away. Hen was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. Brown lines up as the single back.
Let's go, keep playing. Let's get it right here.
Back to pass. Passes to his left. He's dropped at the 35. Now this will bring up a pretty difficult third down for the offense.
And this is when it's tough to play offense. When it's third down in medium to long situation, generally you're going to face a blitz situation, and your quarterback is now going to be under pressure and probably take a hit.
He drops back to pass. He throws right. Not able to make the catch in traffic. Fourth down coming up, and they've got a big decision to make here.
Well, it's fourth down. You're losing. It's in the fourth quarter. I really think you have to think about going for it here.
He punts it. Rushing, fields it at the 27. Brought down at the 37. They had to settle for a field goal on their last drive. They take the field again, looking to put up another score. A die, the lone back. The Colts changing their play at the line.
Stay inside right here. Come on, baby. Stay outside.
Drops back on first down. Tips it away. What an effort out there. He just got his hands in there and broke it up.
I love watching the closing speed of this defense. When they see the ball, they go get it.
The Colts changing their play at the line.
Buffalo. Crack, D, crack. Turn over, D. Let's get it. Roger.
He's looking to throw. Throws out to the right with the catch. And he just got hammered. Good yardage that time on the pass.
And how'd you like that throw by the quarterback? A little touch, a little lob in over the top, like an alley-oop in basketball.
Indianapolis using an audible.
That's it. Why, Trent? You all right? Come on, go. Right, left.
Here's the halfback. Hit and dropped behind the line. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner was stuffed.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
Hands it to the back. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. That defensive lineman just seems to have a knack for finding the ball carrier.
Yeah, and we know defensive ends are probably some of the most athletic guys in the league, and typically you think about them getting after the quarterback, but that time he uses athleticism to make a big stop in the run.
Left. Hey, we gotta watch the ball, y'all. Let's go, fellas. Let's go. Make a stand, G. On the lead. Let's go. Come on.
Again with the run. He didn't get back to the line. And they can't get anything on the ground.
Big run stuff that time by the defense, bringing up fourth down. Tremendous play.
Smith will kick it away. And boy, did he get all of this. What a punt. From the 15. And they get him at the 24-yard line. Not a bad return there.
That was really a good effort. There wasn't a ton of room for him to run, but he was able to get up the field, get a few yards, You never get upset with a punt return guy like that. It wasn't spectacular, but he got the job done.
Zebra. I'm just sitting there. Stay right.
McCown looking to pass. Makes the catch. He tries to spin, and he is dropped. Good pickup by the receiver.
And we've always talked about this receiver's big play ability. He may not be the fastest guy in the league, but you can tell he wants the ball in his hands in big situations.
They'll throw on first down. Makes the short throw. He's tackled at the 41-yard line. Pretty nice throw on that play.
And a pretty good catch on the other end, too. That's one of those plays that's quickly becoming one of the staples in this offensive passing attack.
48. 44 screw. Tiger.
Drops back to pass. With the hard throw out to his right. It's dropped. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defender.
I think the quarterback may have had to throw that ball a little sooner than he wanted to. The pressure was starting to get there.
Bark. Blue 45. Hut. Watch the hard count. Hold on.
And they'll try and get the first through the air. He's going to take off. He was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage on that scramble. And they'll keep the offense out there on fourth down. Looks like they'll try to get this conversion on the ground.
48.
Huge pressure by the defense.
The play results in a turnover on downs.
They'll start this drive at the 42. First down, 10 to go. Manning adjusts the play at the line.
21. Come on, lock him down. Let's go. No, you're good. Hey, let's go, baby.
Play fake. Throws the bullet to the left. Brought down at the 29-yard line. The defense was coming with a heat on that play.
Well, the defense was in zone coverage. They got good pass protection, and anytime that happens, it tends to really stretch those zones and widen the holes.
Two tight end set. Changes the play.
120. Omaha. Somebody make a play. Let's go get it. Come on. Little hustle. You got action, baby. Watch the ball. All right. Correct.
Here's the give. They finally bring him down, and it's first and goal. That's 100 well-earned yards for the running back.
Well earned is right, because he's had to fight for most of these yards out here today. No gain was easy. This is going to be one of those hot tub nights tonight. He's going to be a little sore.
First down now. They'll be looking for 6 points here. They're crowding the line. Changing the play.
Turbo. Green, 2 man. Put it up. Come on, dog, let's cover.
Here's the give. Tackled at the 4. They get 2 yards.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
Inside. 20. Watch the fake. Let's go. Let's go. Woo. Watch the swing back.
He'll try the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown. Manning makes the right read, and the pass goes for 6. They come on the field to attempt the extra point. Here's the kick. Point after is good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. The kick. From the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports.
Don't let your man make the play. That's hot then. Keep your eyes open. Luke 45. Friday. Keep coming.
Drops back on first down. Defense is getting pressure. McCown will be dropped in the backfield. And that will be number 4 for the game.
Really impressive performance so far by this defense, and I thought coming in they had a good chance to get pressure. I'm not sure I even anticipated this kind of pressure, though.
The Dolphins just took their first timeout. They line up at the 23. He's looking to throw. Looks for a man open. And he dropped it. Fasano was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. Here's a 3rd and long situation. Ball on the 23. McCown comes to the line. 3-wide formation.
Here we go. Green 88. Green 88. Watch the ball.
Back to throw. He throws a bullet across the middle. He's tackled around the 36-yard line. 4th down coming up as the offense goes 3 and out.
And let's give the defense credit there. I thought they did a great job disguising the look. The quarterbacks, the receivers, they just looked confused. They didn't have it figured out pre-snap going into those plays.
This looks like their last shot to get it into the end zone. Looking to throw. Goes through his read. This one falls incomplete. He simply overthrew the receiver on that last play.
And I'm not so sure the pressure isn't getting in his head a little bit. He dropped back, set his feet very quickly, and got that one out of there. But you have to give the receiver a chance to get there first.
Luke 45.
Back to pass. Rifles this one out to the left. He's dropped at the 47-yard line. 4 yards on that play.
Only gained about 4 yards on that play, but sometimes as an offense, as long as it's not a negative play, it's a positive play.
So this one is all wrapped up. Our score, the Colts 34, the Dolphins 10.